So guys, let's work on this Schwarzette. Why not? We'll see how far we get on this. I don't think we're gonna finish it today, but I just felt like it might be nice to take it easy with this. This is the highly reflective thing that I'm trying to like make sure isn't really gonna get me. I have to be conscious of that. Yeah, like listen, if I can get that badge, if I can get that participation ribbon, that's a mission complete. I want to get that. I want to get that participation badge. And I did have some. I did have like a vague idea as far as what I wanted to do for next year. Are you Medusa? Yep. I did have an idea of what I would want to do for GBWC 2024 slash the awards, the sort of competition season that we're in and probably started around August. But, you know, that's something I can take my time on. That's the key thing is like I would really like to take my time on the next year and so that I can comfortably work at my own pace and then and not have any pressure about deadlines and all of that, because this was actually done with just about like a month to go, more or less, maybe a bit more than a month was when I really seriously started working on it. I had worked on it prior to that due to I was doing all the plot plates and stuff. But yeah. Okay, so what do we need? A, C, and D. There we are. There we go. A, C, and D. Very cool. The Schwarzette. I was thinking about working on a master grade kit today, but I think this is kind of nicer in terms of like just working on something a little easier. I'm not sure how easy it'll actually be, but yeah. Let's see. 16 and 15. Let's get that. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday today. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a little bit of a busy time for me. And I haven't been feeling super great in terms of, just having the sniffles or something like that. So, and I still have, I don't know, I feel like it kind of comes and goes. So we'll see how I feel throughout the rest of the day. But, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Just getting out all the parts I need. A13. This is the back of the head. Yeah. The witch kits have been really nice in terms of all the detail that they have. And the ease of building them. And actually one thing that I really love is how they make them in a way where it's actually easy to paint them if you're someone that's going to like, disassemble the model in sub-assemblies so that you can paint those parts. They make it really easy to take it apart and put it back together without having to like go in there and adapt and adjust the parts to make them easier for that purpose. It's like they thought of painters ahead of time. Is probably the best way to put it, which is a really nice consideration. Okay, let's make sure not to cut off anything that's important. I recently finished the last stream. I finished the Zoids kit, and that was pretty cool. It's my first time building a Zoid, and it ended up being really enjoyable. Much more detailed and involved than I had originally anticipated. It's just a lot of layering of the parts to create that look. And I'm a fan of animal mechas, I guess. I'm a fan of animals, period. And honestly, I'd love to actually get some animal model kits. You know, just like a giraffe or something. Kangaroo. Yeah, something like that. But it's just, at least locally, I'm not seeing anything like that. Or if I do see models like that in my local stores, they're pretty lame looking. They're not like nicely made, I guess. Explains your interest in certain gunpla. Yeah, it's not the girl part, it's the animal part. I like the animals. You can pre-order that thing now, the Arcanadia one, which I have not done. We'll see what happens. I'm wondering how popular it will be, period. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure it'll sell fairly well, but I don't know if it'll sell as well as something like Lumitia or the other one. What do you think, Bacon? Or Velvretta, or the squirrel, chipmunk, fox. Sorry, the fox girl. Something tells me that might not be as popular, but we'll see. They actually teased the next one as well. They teased the silhouette of the next Arcanadia model. Want a Daisy Ogre Storm? Yeah, it's really neat, right? Very unique looking design. Whoa, you slide the... What? That's crazy. That is nuts here. I don't know if you guys can see, but like this is the part that I just assembled. The pink part is actually the eyes, and then the lower gray part is sort of like the mouth, right? And then this is almost like a mask. This is like a mask. And you put this over that. So that just the pink of the eyes now, you only see the pink of the eyes. That is cool. Even just this, I've been highly entertained just by doing this much. And that's why it's nice building in HG sometimes. Sometimes it's nice just doing in HG, because you get that really immediate satisfaction of putting just a few parts together, and the whole thing starts to take shape, and it actually starts to look like something. So in that sense, I'm glad I went with this, because I was thinking about doing a master grade kit. Storm is that I saw it, I was like, want. Yeah. I think the customization level is really high too, like the potential to customize it and do something unique is really high for that one. Just Gnarly, how's it going, Just Gnarly? Welcome, welcome. We're just building the Schwarzette today. And I'm actually loving it. All I did was like, I've barely assembled the head, And I'm like, this thing is so cool. Oh yeah, I'm loving this. Instant gratification. It's so true though. Sometimes you want that. The dopamine rush, right? We were talking about that in Mojo's stream earlier. For those that don't know, friend of the channel, Mojo Critical, formerly Mojo Critical. Now he's changed his name to Mojo Divergent. And the other day he had a really great stream talking about like mental health issues and all of that stuff. And it was actually really great, and I so much respect to Mojo for being very open about that and talking about these things. It's not easy. It's not easy talking about mental health issues and that sort of thing. So shout out to Mojo for being very open. And yeah, I was talking about like the dopamine rush of building things and seeing them get complete, and how if you have ADHD, the dopamine rush is less. You don't get much for finishing something. Just gnarly, depending on the country you live in, Mecha Girl Vanilla, you can pretty easily look up if a term is trademarked or copyrighted. I think the USPTO has a database. You can also just Google gunpla, plamo, trademark. Very educational, yes, very educational. And that, sort of made me think about how, like, you don't really know what's going on with any given person at any given time. We only get like a small snapshot, a small taste of a person. That might sound weird. You only get a very small sample size of what a person is and what a person is like. Do you know what I mean? And Mojo strikes me as someone who, has it all together. He's married, he's got a good job, holding down a good job. He gets he's really good at his job. He got like a really nice promotion and everything. But you still, everyone's dealing with something, and you just never know. So I always try and be sympathetic and understanding at the very least. And it's hard too. It's hard to be sympathetic and understanding, because then you have some people out here that you just feel like, man, is person X an asshole? Is this person a jerk? Who is this guy? What are they all about? And you might just want to like write them off or something. But I try hard to at least be sympathetic and understanding. I try. Keyword try. But here we go, guys. There's the Schwarzette. The Schwarzy. It's the Schwarzy. Really cool head as it rolls around my palm. Really cool details. Fucking love this thing. All I did was build the head, and the head build was actually pretty terrific. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Just this one step of building the head, and so good. I really